afternoon, everybody. Today we are here to see exactly how loud the STI is with absolutely no cats, no mufflers, and no resonators. So basically straight back from the turbo. I've tested it a little bit so far. So right now we're going to figure out how loud it is at a warm idle, just because I can't cold start it because I did have to drive out here. That way I wouldn't bug my neighbors with my loud, obnoxious car. So we're going to go ahead and test the warm idle, and then we're going to go ahead and give it some revs and see exactly how loud it is. Now I do want to put out there that this decibel reader I did get off Amazon only goes up to 130. So if it's over that, we're just going to have to call it 130 plus. So our first test today is just going to be turning on the car, just letting it idle. We're going to see what our maximum decibel reading is. You can see just talking, we're here at about 70 is about our maximum. So I'm going to set it to show us our max all the time. So it's going to show us the top that it gets to. So 70, I would reset it, but I obviously know that it's going to get a little bit louder than that. So 80.4, if it doesn't get louder than that, then we'll reset it and we will just see what the exact measurement is. So we're going to leave that there. We're going to start it up and see what we get. Looks like we're at 101.8. And it looks like it stays right about 90 while idling. So that 101 might have been during first ignition. Now we're gonna go, let's do 3,000 RPM before we go into full revs. Looks like with that we got to 108.2, going up to 3,000 RPMs. Now, time for the fun part. We're going to do some two-stepping. We're going to really just rev the shit out of this thing, and yeah, we're going to see what we get. I don't think this is going to be able, considering this is already at 108, I don't think that this will be able to record accurately what this car produces. I think we're going to be well over 130, but let's give it a shot. Looks like that knocked over my reader, but looks like we got to 128.1. Now I'm going to put it back up, make sure it wasn't just the fall that made it that loud, and we're going to try just one more time. Looks like each time it kind of knocks over my sensor, but 129.2 seems to be what we get there. So since we had this thing on that box and it wasn't that stable, the exhaust kept pushing it over, and we might not have been able to get the loudest part of the exhaust. So I'm gonna put it on that cup. It's not as high as I want it to be, but we're still gonna see a little bit more accurately, possibly, what that sound level is. So for this one, we'll keep it here just so you guys can see exactly what it's at, not just the maximum. And we'll see if we can get to that OL reading, meaning overload over 130 decibels. That doesn't seem to be working, so we're gonna put it way... All right, so I've now put it at least a good 4 feet back from the actual exhaust tip. And yeah, let's hope it doesn't knock itself over again, so we can all see the reading here, and we'll see how loud it is. Hopefully we don't knock it over this time. So there you have it. That's how loud a stock, well, an STI with no cats, resonators, or muffler is going to be.